Hey guys, welcome to my makeup corner. I know you can see me in my mirror, but that's okay. So I just wanted to do my vanity tour. So this is my makeup corner. I have a few picture frames over here. This picture is actually above my bed. Like, this is my bed right here. This is actually a shadow box of things that I put in. So it's like a little bit thicker. So like you can create like three-dimensional kind of pictures. So yeah, that's that over here, but it's like kind of makeup-wise, so that's why I'm standing so far away. Got my robe on, sorry. But as you can see, this is my whole entire makeup vanity. So my ring light does actually stay there, and then I have my client kit down there. So I have a trunk like train case, and then I have a bag, and then also have my garbage pail down there, and then there's my chair. So my mirror is from Impressions Vanity. I will leave the link for the one that I have down below. And then so my vanity is the 2 Alex straws from IKEA with the smallest IKEA tabletop that they have. This chair is, I believe, from IKEA from years and years ago. It's actually not mine. It was my cousin's. She gave it to me. She didn't use it anymore or at all. So that's pretty much my vanity. This cube is from Amazon. If I can find it, I will leave a link for it down below. And this little brush holder is from Lady Moss. And then these cup holders are from Target. I believe Sonia Kashuk makes them. And my mirror is actually my grandma's. It was my grandma's, so I just used that. And then coming over here, I have a shelf. These 2 pictures, I believe the Follow Your Heart is from Kohl's from like eons ago, and then the Follow Your Dreams, They Know the Way is from Home Goods. I made this picture frame down below. When we get closer to it, I will show you what it is. And then coming over here, I have my mirror, and this mirror is actually from Target. I absolutely love it. It has a stand, but I just lean it against my wall. And then these white cardboard things, I actually use them for filming, so my light just reflects over me. And then I have this guy right here. I wanted to create an inspiration board, so I just decided to, you know, put some pictures up of makeup and everything like that, and I want to hang it up right above here. But this is a fake wall, so it's sheetrock, so I need someone like professionally to put it in. So that will eventually, hopefully within like the next week or 2, will go up there. And I just really wanted an inspiration board. I wanted, you know, something to look at and be inspired and all that stuff. I'm sorry if you see my toes. So this is pretty much just an overview, but I actually have this corner is filled with all of my makeup stuff. So I have my ring lights in here, not my ring lights, my soft boxes. I have extra light bulbs over here. I even have a picture frame over there that was up there, but when I got that one, I wanted that one up. So yeah, and obviously over here is like my room. So this is my makeup corner. This is my heaven. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm sorry if the ring light's bothering you. The lighting in this video might be a little bit off because it's around 10 o'clock and I'm using one softbox and my ring light, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and move along onto the desktop, the tabletop. So this guy has my brushes in it. This is from Lady Moss. They have a 3-slot one, which is the one that I have, and then they also have a 4-slot one, but the slots in the 4 are just a little bit more narrow. But I picked this one, and I absolutely love it. And I actually bought this last year. After I went to California and I went to the Morphe store, I bought a ton of brushes, and I knew that my brushes weren't going to fit in the other cups that I have, so I decided to purchase this, and I really love it. And I have coffee beans in there. I'm a coffee addict. It's in my veins, coffee probably. So yeah, and it just kind of like stands them up nicely, and honestly the brush smells kind of good. So in this first drawer right here, it has 4 drawers, but they these 3 are divided, and this one is just a long slit. So in this drawer right here, I pretty much have all of like my go-to lippies. So I have Kat Von D Lolita, a L'Oreal lip gloss, a Makeup Geek Plush Cream, my Bite Beauty Rambutan lip gloss, my Bare Minerals lip gloss, NARS Chelsea Girls, a few Ofra liquid lipsticks. I have my Sephora cream lip stains, and then I have some Jouer goodies, another Maybelline Elixir lip gloss, and then a Pink Cosmetics liquid lipstick. And these are pretty much all of like my go-to lipsticks and lip glosses and all that stuff. And they're in this drawer just because they're so much easier for me to grab, because I always take these out and end up putting them in my purse. So like Bare Minerals lives in my purse. I have a lot of go-to lipsticks that are here. I do have more, but they just don't fit, and these are the ones where I use most. Moving on to this drawer, it does have a slot. So to the left, I have a lot of lip care products. I have a few lip scrubs. So I have one from Skin, Lush, Sarah Hap, and then I have Sarah Hap the Lip Snip. And then I just have a few balms in here for my lips. I have a NYX lip remover. I have some Jouer, my Aquaphor. And then on the right side, I pretty much just have all of my pots. So I have gel liners, my Soft Ochre, and my Painterly Paint Pot. I have my Inglot Duraline is in here as well. I have some Maybelline Gel Studios, a Kylie eyeshadow, my Anastasia eyeliner. I have a few Makeup Geek eyeliners. I have my Inglot, ColourPop. I have 3 ColourPop eyeliners. So that's the second drawer. And then in the third drawer, I have my mascaras. I have a ton of mascaras that I use, and I feel like it's just so much easier to have them right here on my desk rather than in a drawer. And I have tons of mascaras. I have so many from Tarte. I have so many from Maybelline, Smashbox X-Rated, Bare Minerals Lash, Dimension, Domination, Benefit Roller Lash, the Tarteist Mascara, Milani, Pacifica, L'Oreal, Too Faced, all that fun stuff. And then in the left side, I have all of my liquid liners. So I have my NYC liner, my 2 NYX liners, my NYX white liner, my NYX Vivid Brights, my Urban Decay Heavy Metals, and then I have a NYX gold liner as well, and then another NYC. So that is the third drawer. And then in the last drawer right here, you can't really see on camera, so I'm going to lift it up, but I just have pretty much all of my go-to stuff in here. So I have a lot of lash glues. So I have a lash glue from Flutter. I have tons of these mini House of Lashes lash glues just because I love them. I love how tiny they are, and you get a clear one and a black one for the price of one full-size one. But I do have 2 full-size ones here. I have sharpeners, I have face shavers, like the eyebrow shavers. I have my eyelash curlers, some scissors to cut some lashes, sharpeners, all that fun stuff, tweezers. And then in my right side, I have pretty much all of my brow stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis, or like at all. So I have like my favorites, my Ka-Brow, my Highbrow, my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, Goof Proof Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, Gimme Brow, Anastasia Dip Brow. I have a few other brow products that I don't really use, but I leave in here. So yeah, I have a lot of products in here. So those are all the products that live on this side in this little home. This is where they live. They're nice and cozy. I just feel like it's so much easier to grab like a lipstick from up here, especially one that I'm like gonna grab and I know I'm gonna use. I feel like it's easier because I know where like my mascaras are and my brows. My brows are pretty much the only kind of makeup thing I do. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, it's always what I have on. So I just prefer to have my brows right over here. Moving on to this corner. This corner, like I said, is just miscellaneous. It has like my filming stuff in it. I have my mirror. This was my grandma's, so I use it like, you know, to do my makeup. And then I have these holders right here. This one is Sonia Kashuk. They're all Sonia Kashuk. Just this one is gold around here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It just has like a gold detailing, and this one is just clear. But this one has all of my eyeliners in it, and they're all upside down so I can see what color they are. So I have a few ColourPop, I have a few Bare Minerals, I have a few Essence ones. They're just a whole mix, Tarte, all that fun stuff. In the same one, I have all of my lip liners. So I have a mix of MAC Cosmetics. My Kylie liners are in here. My OCC liners are in here. My NYX liners are in here. They're all upside down, so like I said, I could see the color of them. And then in this brush holder right here, I just have all of my eye brushes. I have a whole bunch of Morphe brushes that I love. Sigma. I have some Luxie. I have like the Urban Decay ones that come in the Naked palettes. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. I have some Makeup Forever. I have even some Makeup Designery brushes as well. A majority of these are Morphe, and then I have like a few MAC brushes in here, and yeah, that's pretty much what's in there. So this picture frame, I actually made this. I purchased the frame and I actually received these coasters. They're from Benefit Cosmetics. I actually received them like so long ago in a Birchbox. So I just kind of thought it would be really, really cute not to use them and to put them in a frame and have them over like my vanities. So the first one says, the realness of concealness, bad gals finish first. Love awaits you, so put on your lipstick. Looking good is the best revenge. Hey girlfriend, you are beautiful, and laughter is the best cosmetic. So they're just really, really cute. I'm not too sure if they're like available, but like I said, I did get them in a Birchbox a really long time ago. So on my shelf, I have a Shopkin. I don't know if you guys know what Shopkins are, but they're like little things that like someone put a face on and, you know, made so much money off of it. But my niece, I have a 4-year-old niece, and she loves these, and this is a lipstick, and she told me that I need to put this here. So that's where that is. And then I have two lipstick holders. They're both from the Container Store that just store all my lipsticks. So I have my MAC lipsticks over here, and then I have like my Lorac Alter Ego lipsticks, and this is the 20th anniversary packaging. So I got that in a bundle. And then I also have some lipsticks back here. I have a Makeup Forever one, a Kat Von D, Maybelline, Estee Lauder, YSL, Dose of Colors. I have my Anastasia contour book, and then I have my Tarte Cosmetics Kiss and Makeup tattoo that I received at Generation Beauty. And that's pretty much it. This is just a forward fashion booklet that I got from working at MAC Cosmetics a few weekends ago. Because that was the theme of everything. Forward fashion, meaning like the makeup on the runway, all that fun stuff. If you guys want like a video of that, let me know. That would be really, really cool. And then, like I said, my two picture frames, this one is from Home Goods and this one is from Kohl's. And like I said, I'm sorry, I'm blinding you with these lights, but my mirror is from Impressions Vanity. And funny story, I did mention this in a video, but these are not the bulbs that came with my mirror. I actually ordered the clear ones. I will leave the one that I bought down below with the clear bulbs. Like, they were clear for some reason in my head. I don't know why I bought them, but I did. And you literally saw like the fuse that makes the light, and I just couldn't deal with it. So these are from Home Depot, and it does have a dimmer. These just are a little bit more warmer in tone. The other ones are more white, but it comes with a dimmer, so it goes high or low, and then it also comes with a switch. And then on the other side, it just has a outlet. So as I open up the left drawer, the very top one, I have pretty much all of my primers and whatnot. So I have my setting sprays, my priming sprays. So I have my two Smashbox primer waters, Urban Decay, Mario Badescu, Tarte, Tatcha, Urban Decay, MAC Fix Plus, Best Damn Beauty. And then I have like a palette here just in case I want to like mix anything. I have all of my primers in here, so I have everything without a cap. You'll notice that as we go along in my drawers, I literally don't have caps on anything. I lose them. At least this cap is here, but like literally nothing has caps on them. I'm shocked this one's here. But I just have a variety of stuff. Too Faced, Cover FX, Benefit, Smashbox, Pink Cosmetics, Bare Minerals, all that stuff. And then I have this basket just dedicated to sponges. So they're just a variety of beauty blenders, Real Techniques, Japanesque. And then I just have two brushes back there. This is an e.l.f. and this one is a Soho brush. I honestly have never used them just because they're back there, and I don't want to keep them up there because I think that they'll fall all the time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is what the first drawer looks like when you open it. And then moving on to the second drawer. So this is what the second drawer looks like. So in the second drawer, this is what it looks like when you pull it out. I pretty much have all of my face products in here. So I have all of my high-end foundations in this container, and this container is from Target. This one, these are actually from the dollar store, so you get like 3 for $1. So I do have a lot of my makeup stored in these, but I really thought that I'd like these better for my foundation just because they hold a little bit more. So I have all of my high-end foundations in here. So I have Dior, I have Makeup Forever, Cover FX, Giorgio Armani, Makeup Forever, like I said. And then we have all of my drugstore foundations, which are Maybelline pretty much for the most part. Matte and Poreless Doing Smooth Better Skin, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and then my Wet n Wild. In this basket right here, I have all of my high-end concealers, and then these are all my drugstore concealers. So I have a mixed variety of pretty much Tarte Shape Tape and Urban Decay Naked Skin, Smashbox Studio 24 Hour, IT Cosmetics by Under Eye, Makeup Forever. I have this Tarte Cosmetics Contour Stick, MAC Pro Longwear, pretty much a lot of higher-end concealers, so like Too Faced. I have a Becca Under Eye Corrector, Tarte Aqua Sealer, and then this Anastasia concealer. In the drugstore side, I have Maybelline. I have the Maybelline Master Contour Stick, Better Skin, LA Girl Pro Concealer, and then the rest are pretty much Maybelline. I have a NYX one that's probably really old, honestly. And then back here, I have more foundations. I have my Maybelline Dream Cushion. Then I have other foundations. I have the Fiona Styles Luminous Finish Foundation. And then I have just like this Cargo BB Cream and all that stuff. So this is drawer number 2 on the left side, and then going down to drawer number 3. As we get lower now in the third drawer down, they do get a little bit deeper. So I have all of my brushes, I have all of my blushes and my bronzers in here. So on my blushes, I just have the same Target holder for these blushes. And I have the dollar store ones in here. So in this container right here, I just all that fun stuff. So these are my MAC blushes, and then these are my favorite blushes. These are my Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. So moving on to the right side, I have my Wet n Wild blushes. Then I have my Physicians Formula Butter Blush. These blushes right here are all of the Ulta Velvet blushes. There's No Princess is one of my favorite colors. I have new colors in here that I'm really excited to try. And then up here I have new Essence blushes. These are the Satin Touch blushes, which are really pretty. I actually used one of them in one of my recent tutorials, so I will link that down below. And then you guys know I'm obsessed with the Silky Touch blush, so these are all of my blushes in there. And then I have more blushes in here. These are kind of just like a mix of a lot of things. So I have like my Milani Baked blushes. I have this Laura Geller blush in the shade Papaya, which is really pretty. I have a Cargo blush. I have a NYX Cosmetics Ombre brush, Makeup Geek blush. I have some mini blushes and stuff from like Ipsy Glam Bags. A Maybelline Fit Me blush, Kat Von D Wish that is shattered to pieces, but I refuse to throw out because she discontinued it. I have an Essence Ombre Blush Up blush, and then I have like the Kat Von D shade light blushes, and then I just have an e.l.f. Duo blush palette. Back here I have my palettes. So I have this City Colors Timeless Beauty palette that I don't really use, my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit that I don't use, and then the Anastasia Contour Kit, Pixie by Petra, and then Laura Mercier Cream Contour, which I love. And then I just have my Kat Von D Shade Like Contour Palette. Don't ask about this shade. I honestly need a new one because this shade is my absolute favorite and I refuse to throw it out. And then I just have my Morphe Brushes 9N palette, which is so pretty. My blush palette. And then over here, I have my bronzers. Back here, I just have like my Physicians Formula Contour Trio that just recently came out. I have Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, Neutrogena Healthy Skin, Maybelline Fit Me, Wet n Wild Contouring, and then the e.l.f. Bronzer Palette. And then in this one, I have my Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer. I have my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Smashbox Bronzer, Macadamia Sun, Makeup Forever, Too Faced Suntan Matte by Smashbox, and then Pula. Going down another. In this drawer, I have my setting powders and my highlighters. So in this one right here, I have like my loose powders. So I have my Laura Mercier, I have my Airspun, my Laura Mercier powder, and then my RCMA. And then in this guy, I have pretty much more loose setting powders, and then I have more pressed. So I have like the MAC Prep and Prime, my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder, my Milani, which is my favorite, a sample of the IT Cosmetics Pressed Powder, and then a Pink Cosmetics one, and then this is just the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, Tarte Amazonian Clay, and then this Naked Skin And then I have like my highlighting kits back here. So I have Anastasia Glow Kit in that glow. I have Moonchild Glow Kit back here. My Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. My The Manizer Sisters by The Bomb. I also have the Smashbox and Casey Holmes collab, which is so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I used this today and I absolutely love these shades. They're really pretty. If you're looking for like a subtle highlight, I definitely recommend this palette because they are more subtle than my other highlights. But I like it because I'm trying to like step out of like that super intense highlighting stage for right now. But these are so pretty. I love the formula. And then in this little compartment, I just have like my Benefit What's Up Sonia Kashuk Cream Highlighter in Sparkling Sands. And then my Sephora Luminizing Drops if I need another one of. And then in this guy, it's broken, I have just a variety of highlighters. So I have my Becca highlighters, my Anastasia highlighters, MAC Soft and Gentle, Makeup Forever, Ofra, Bobbi Brown, Makeup Revolution, this Skin Kiss, it's really pretty, Wet n Wild, Physicians Formula, Laura Geller, and then ColourPop. I will leave my other videos because I do have like separate makeup collection videos of like bronzers, and I think I have one for blushes and highlights. I know that I've definitely gotten more since then, but if you guys want to check that out, I will link it down below and somewhere in this screen. And then in the last drawer on the left side, I just have all of my hair care products here. So I have like my brushes, I have Lay products, that wave spray, I have some curling irons in here, and then I just have some more stuff back here. I have more irons back there, more sprays, all that fun stuff. So that completes the left side. So in the first drawer on the right, I have all of my lip products. Again, I have these containers from the dollar store. So in this one, I have all of my Dose of Colors. In this one, I have all of my Dose of Colors. They are mixed, so I do have some liquid lipsticks, and then I also have some glosses. So these are my favorite liquid lipstick formula. Love these. These right here in the front are the two lipsticks that I created at the Bite Beauty Lab. If you live in New York, or if you live anywhere near New York and you can get to Soho, I definitely recommend going to the Bite Beauty Lab. In this one here, I have a mix of Anastasia liquid lipsticks, which are the silver cap, and then some lip glosses, which are the black. Back here, I have some Kylie. I have all my Kylie lip kits in here that are mixed around. My lip kit, like the little mini ones that I just recently purchased. And then the glosses. In this guy right here, I have a mix of ColourPop and then the Wet n Wild Catsuit. And then moving back, I have just some miscellaneous products thrown on top of here. I have mostly NYX in this one. I have some OCC, Laura Geller, Smashbox. Then back here are the Lorac Pro glosses that went with the Lorac Alter Ego lipsticks that I showed you earlier. And then back here, I just again have more of like a miscellaneous. I have some more Ofra back here. I have the MAC and the Mariah Carey gloss, which is so pretty. I just have tons and tons of lip products, and I have even more back there, but this is all the drawer open. So this is my lip drawer. That's that drawer. In the second drawer, it's a little squeaky, I know, but I have all of like my loose shadows. I love this drawer so much. I feel like it's so aesthetically pleasing. In the front, I have my like duochrome pigments from Makeup Geek. I have my NYX glitters, eye candy glitters, OCC glitters, Inglot pigment. Then I have my Dose of Colors Ideal Duos over here. I have Shell, Lucky Star, Sunset, Frozen, and Pixie Dust. Over here, I just have a miscellaneous going on here. I have some Laura Mercier single eyeshadows, which I honestly don't know if they're for sale, but they're really creamy. They're really pigmented and buttery. I don't really use them too often just because I stick to my palettes, even though I should. So like I said, these are just miscellaneous. So I have some Laura Mercier single shadows. I have Estee Lauder single shadows, MAC single shadows, Morphe pressed pigments, which are absolutely like so beautiful. Like literally absolutely stunning. Can you see this gold one right now? This is in the shade Gold Digger. I can't wait to do a tutorial with this, because it's just like that pure gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, how beautiful. I haven't gotten a chance to play with these yet, but I want to. I have 2 of the Stila Magnificent Metal eyeshadows that I did do a tutorial with both of them. You will see this one though after this video. And then I just have all my ColourPop shadows. I have them stacked on top of each other. And then I have 2 Maybelline color tattoos that are here. Moving back into the drawer, I have my Melt Cosmetics stack. This is the Dark Matter stack. In this little holder right here, I just have like a mix of things. I have some like NYX pigments. I have NYX pigments over here. I have a Makeup Geek sparkler. I have a Makeup Geek pigment. I have a MAC pigment. I have like pigment samples, glitter samples. I have my Color Stitch Duo back here. In this slot right here, I have just extra eye products. So I have like my eye candy liquid sugar liquid adhesive. I have some NYX jumbo eye pencils. I have my other liners in here. I have my NYX glitter glue. I have like the Revlon glitter duo sticks that you see there. I have just like excess products in here. I have extra mascaras. And then in this bin back here, I have these Buxom eyeshadow palettes. I have a ton of these, but I don't use them, which is really sad. But they're really, really pretty. I really should play with them. And they're really, really pigmented too. So other than these Buxom palettes, I just have some Snazaroo face palettes. This Jouer Ready to Wear palette, which is really pretty. Comes with the eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter and a bronzer. So that's pretty much this drawer. In my next drawer are all of my eyeshadow palettes. So I have most of my palettes standing up in the front. So I have my Z palette that is gonna go away with the unfortunate circumstances that happened. I will no longer support Z palette. I'm not getting into it. If you don't know what happened, just Google it on your own. But I have I actually bought this palette. This is from Tarte, and this is a magnetic palette. Comes with a large mirror, and I was able to fit 25 Makeup Geek shadows, so I love this a lot. I really do. It was only $17, and it's pretty good. I mean, it holds less than Z palette, but I mean, Z palette screwed themselves. And then I just have like my Kat Von D Sheen Light palette for the eyes, obviously. My Kathleen Lights palette, Urban Decay, Naked 3 palette, Too Faced Chocolate, Semi Sweet. I have all of my Anastasia palettes here. So Modern Renaissance, Self Made, the Artist palette, and then this is the Shadow Couture. I bought another little mini Z palette literally a week before it happened, and I'm gonna get rid of it now. And then I have like my Kylie Holiday Edition palette, Manny Makeup Geek palette, 2 Tartelette palettes, the Tartelette and Bloom and the original. My Visor palette. I have this palette that I made with Buxom shadows, which are really, really nice. You should totally check them out. There's a green and there's a gold. Hi, pigment. Do you see that? Do you see that? Like, look at how pretty. So pretty. And then I have my Smashbox Smoky palette. Opening up the drawer a little bit more, I have like my Morphe Copper Spice and Mocha Spice. I have a Crown palette. I have a City Color palette. I have my Tarte palette, obviously, filled with my Makeup Geek shadows. My Lorac palette. It's Lorac Mega Pro 3, Mega Pro 2, and then Morphe brushes 35O. I have the NYX Avant Pop palettes. I have a Mayron face palette, and then I have an Essence. So that's the third drawer. Going into the fourth drawer, I have pretty much all of my lashes. So I have Intoxicating and Slayla by Flutter, Queen Bee by Coco, Velour lashes, the new Ardell Faux Mink lashes. I have a pair of Lena lashes. In the front, I have all of my Eylure and Vegas Nay lashes right here. My Luxe lashes in the style Gilded. I have 2 Blinking Butte lashes. I have some Makeup Designery lashes as well. Makeup Designery lashes. I have Makeup Forever lashes, Kiss lashes. And then in the back, I just have like extra shit, to be quite honest with you. This I purchased at IMAX last year. IMAX? Yeah, IMAX. And it just holds like your lashes. I honestly don't even know what styles are in here, to be honest with you. They're probably all garbage. I have this acrylic organizer here that I just have like a Jouer eyelash curler, extra curling adhesives, all that stuff. And then I actually have a basket in the back. This right here is filled with lipsticks that I can't fit anywhere, so it just lives back there. And then in my last drawer on the right, I have all of my skincare products. All of my skincare products are in here. So I have my Garnier micellar water. I have some masks over here. Regular detox mask and hydration masks. I have an eye masks here. I have pretty much all of my skincare. It's pretty much all mixed around. H2O Beauty. I have Loving Tan stuff here. I have Lush Bath Bombs, Laneige, L'Oreal, Clinique. I have all of my stuff in here. So this is my big ass skincare drawer. And yeah, it's heavy AF. That's why it's the last one. So guys, that completes my Vanity makeup collection storage video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of video you guys want to see. And until next time, I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys all really, really soon.